Stop shaking my house. There was an old man who lived in a house. Every so often, it would start to bounce. The walls would jiggle, the floors would creak, and after a while, the pipes would leak. Now, the old man found this to be quite peculiar and thought he should solve it in the near future. He walked to the church and climbed up the steeple. He yelled to the ground to ask all the people. He said, "Friends and neighbors, please listen to me. I have a dilemma present to thee. My walls, they jiggle, my floors, they creak, and would you believe it, my pipes even leak." His voice rang out all over the town. After his speech, he climbed right down. He felt quite discouraged. The townspeople looked bored. The old man thought that he'd been completely ignored. But a townsperson named Felix knew the criteria to deal with the old man's urgent dilemma. So he walked right up and sat the old man down and told him the secret of the violinist who ran the town. The secret he'd held on to for quite some time was that the old man's house was built on a fault line. The ground below his house would shake because the violinist's bow was not moving straight. The old man was only slightly disheartened, for now he knew why his house had been such a bargain. He asked, "How can I fix it? What can I do? Where do I call? Whom can I sue?" "The solution is temporary," Felix replied, "but I have a good feeling it will suffice. Here's the solution." With a loud shout, you call to the violinist, "Stop shaking my house!" "And that ought to fix it?" the old man asked with surprise. Yes, indeed," Felix replied. The old man chuckled with great amusement because his issue would soon be showing improvement. "Now, young violinist, if it falls upon you when the house starts to shake, you know just what to do. When the walls start to jiggle and the floors start to creak, just bend from the elbow and improve your technique." So, how do you make sure your bow moves straight on the strings? Have a parent or teacher check to see if your bow is placed straight across the strings before you begin to play. Then, make sure to open and close your arm from your elbow instead of your shoulder. Remember, the old man's house is sitting on your elbow. If you let your arm swing from your shoulder, his house will shake.